Hi guys. Yes, we are back. Ooh, Bad and Boujee. How you feeling, girl?
I'm intoxicated. But I'm feeling good, I'm happy to be back on the pod.
Mm-hmm. I love your new hairdo.
Oh, I was just about to say that. Thank you very much.
Cool.
I wanted to just switch it up on them.
Love that.
How are you now?
I'm good. How was your week?
How was my week? What did I do? Oh, recovering from the social media drags, y'all. The dragging was intense.
And it was so unplanned. Like if anyone said that we would be dragged that way, I would be like, no, for what? What did we say?
I was expecting to be dragged,
really?
But not that much. It was giving deep. Because my friends in America were calling me like, T-Baj, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. Because when I'm getting dragged, I don't know. Literally, I don't go on Twitter unless I have something to post. Maybe I'm posting like my business, advertisement, I'll go on there. But I don't go and search my name like I used to.
Yeah.
I had this bad habit of always searching my name. I wonder what T-Baj has done now, search my name. But now, I don't even do that again. I'm protecting my mental.
And that is very, very important.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you? What did you do?
What did I do, apart from also recover from being dragged?
Hope your body's not paying you from the drags.
Small.
Because the dragging was intense.
It was more of my neck that was really, really pained.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, I was on set for this project that I had started. So that sort of took up most of my time. And then here we are.
Here we are, baby.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Yeah. So guys, in the house, we have a special guest. We have Doka Shola Fapsin, aka Miss DSF. Woo!
Actress extraordinaire, DJ extraordinaire, influencer,
Dokas do
latest brand ambassador.
Dokas do all. Woo woo! Woo woo! Welcome to our studio.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay.
How have you been?
Girl, I'm good. I'm just facing my bag, in my bag, in my business, and, happy.
I see you're going on summer tour pretty soon.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
This is my third summer tour. I did the Get Me Lit tour, then the Get Me Lit Reloaded tour, and now I'm doing my third tour in Europe, America, and yeah.
Excited.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm always excited to meet people.
I know that's
the world.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm today's topic is quite interesting, and I feel like you definitely can relate to it. As can you, as can I. It is gender perspectives in society. Now, a lot of people would say that the job that you do is sort of a male orientated sort of job,
Definitely.
which is DJing. What's your take on that?
It's definitely, the music industry in general is definitely very male dominated. DJing, again, very male dominated. As a woman, you kind of have to work twice as hard to prove yourself that you're as good as your male counterparts, and just fight for your space. So
Yeah.
Do you feel that you had to do that?
100%.
Yeah. Do you feel like you had to do that more because you were known for acting prior to you now becoming a DJ?
I feel like people just assume that, they're just allowing her enter because she's popular from acting. She doesn't deserve to be here. I had to kind of fight my way and prove my worth in a sense, and be like, I deserve to be here, putting the work, and I'm still putting in the work, so I deserve it just as much as anybody else. So yeah, I'm still fighting, but I'm stubborn. My head too strong, so I don't agree for anybody.
It's a daily battle.
It's a daily battle.
Yeah. Let's talk about your background, right? Because I know that you haven't always lived in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So at what point did you know that you wanted to move from the UK to Lagos, Nigeria?
I never got to a point I was like, I want to move to Nigeria. I always say I kind of fell into Nigeria. I didn't plan to move back. I never used to come to Nigeria when I was younger. I came here twice. Once for my grandma's funeral, and then once when I got shipped. The first time I came to Africa, full stop, was me getting shipped. It was not, I planned to come here. And when I came here, I hated it. I never wanted to see Africa again in my life. I just it was cancelled for me. And then when I started acting, I got this audition for Sugar. And I was in America at the time. And I did the audition, and they were like, they loved it. And then they flew me back to Nigeria. And that's how I kind of fell into it with acting. And then when I started coming, I started loving it. I didn't just see, because when I first came, when I was younger, I went to Ibadan. They took me to the missionary school. They flogged me.
Were you stubborn, though?
Why did they take you
Why
there?
did they ship you to?
Now.
Because you are nothing.
Of course. So I didn't. That's what I didn't enjoy. So when I came back as an adult and I started coming, I was like, oh my God, there's actually better life on this side. Like there's there's fun, there's cool people, and that's when I started enjoying it.
I love it for you.
Okay, so I do know that you grew up with your dad. Would you say that because you've had this really strong male figure in your life, that's probably in a sense why you decided to even take a job that is, as most people would say, for the men?
Maybe that had a subconscious effect on me being confident in a male dominated environment. I guess probably, actually, now that I think about it, I've never actually really thought about it like that, because that's really all I know. But yeah, maybe I felt like probably it did, because being raised by men and being raised by women is completely different. I was raised by my dad, I was raised by my brother, male cousins. Like, I was very predominantly raised by males, so I'm comfortable around males, even though like still I used to fight my brother as a child and stuff, but like I'm more comfortable in that space. So.
Do you think that you're misunderstood?
Yes.
Why is that?
Hey God.
Tell us.
I feel like coming from when you're from abroad in general, I feel like coming into Nigeria, they automatically just think that, oh, this person is privileged, this person is spoiled, this person thinks they're better than us. Just even if you just have an accent, you don't have to do anything wrong. The fact that you have an accent and you might be a pretty face or whatever, they'll just assume that, oh, this person is turning their nose up, this person thinks they're better than us, this person. So I feel like when I first came in, people judged me and felt like I was, this London girl that thought she was all that, without actually getting to know me. So I feel like I've kind of had that stigma. But even when I started acting, like, people just like, oh, why her? Why not me? Why this London babe and not these Nigerian actors? And, I just had that kind of... who does this one think she is type, So I feel like I've always had that stigma lingering around me. And then me, I never helped because I don't understand anybody, papa. So
would you say you're a tomboy?
I used to be. Oh, I used to be, very much so. Very much so. I used to play football. I used to think I was going to be a footballer. Like, I used to, like, I was a tomboy. I was a tomboy through and through. I was raised by my dad, my brother. So I naturally, I wanted to be like them. I wanted to do what they were doing. I used to wrestle with my brother, DDT elbow, like, play fight and stuff like that used to be fun to me. But as I got older, I became a bad bitch.
Okay. Get into that feminine energy.
Love that. Okay. So how do you think you were able to sort of now get that feminine energy, after being raised around or by men?
Good question. I like that question.
My friends, my aunties, my mom has a lot of siblings. My dad has sisters too. So like my godparents, my female friends, just around about who I surrounded myself with. I started tapping into my femininity more. Okay.
All right. Well, there's a statement that they always say, men are hustlers while women are nurturers. How much do you agree with that in totality?
I agree, but I feel like in this day and age, I feel like women are becoming more hustlers because men are not men. Men are not being men. They're not allowing women to rest in their femininity. Okay. You have a lot of masculine women because they have to be masculine women. So yeah, I agree to an extent. I mean, naturally, women are nurturers. Every woman wants to be soft life, easy energy, just chill at home, do the housewife, whatever. But we can't because men are not being men. Men are not building houses. They're not fixing things around the house. They're not, they're just...
So that's what you mean when you say men are not being men?
I feel like a real man is going to be a real man and let a woman be in her feminine and encourage her to be in her feminine. Women have to work twice as hard because they have bills to pay. With men, as soon as you ask a guy to pay bills, oh, she's a gold digger.
She's billing me.
She's billing me.
All the time.
A man will take you out to dinner and want to split the bill with you. That's not... You're not allowing me to rest in my femininity. You're making me feel like a nigga. I'd rather pay for both of us than split the bill with you.
Make a point.
So... Yeah, I agree to an extent. But now I feel like there's a lot of masculine women because men have made us
that way.
Yeah.
What about you, Tolani?
Say that question again. Let me actually know what I want to say.
Do you believe that in the statement, men are hustlers while women are nurturers?
That's how it's supposed to be, right? Personally, if I'm with a guy that is providing, I will be a nurturer, right? Do you get? Because I just feel like it's not like I do. I just feel like if a man is going to be in my life, is to make my life softer. Literally, if a man that can lead me, provide for me, I will submit comfortably. But if I feel like you're not adding much value to my life, I'm gonna have to hustle. Whether you're providing or not, I'm gonna be on my grind.
So yeah, I think it's about being smart enough to make your own bread, but being woman enough to let a man butter it.
Ooh,
You understand?
I like that.
Yeah.
I
Sexy.
really like that.
Yeah.
Now, even talking about buttering. You know,
Wahala.
Oh yeah, no.
wahala
About buttering.
Why is
Because
it
I know
wild?
you. I know you.
Wait, actually, how long have you guys been friends for?
Oh, that's a nice question, Tolani.
Yeah, I would like to know. And how did you guys meet? In fact, how did you guys meet? First of all,
Dorcas, first of all, are we friends?
I mean, we good.
We good.
what does that mean? We good. What does that mean?
Like, we good.
She my little baby. She my little yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
No, I like my. I'm not gonna lie.
We've known each other for a while, Sha.
Yeah, we've known each other from the industry. I guess.
Yes.
Like, how did we meet?
I think it was just literally just like, you know when you just see someone and she saw me, I saw her.
Yeah.
Or is it the UK background?
I don't even think so. We've never really been on that flex together.
actually.
No. But I just feel like I think it's just real recognize real, and
Yeah.
we don't necessarily have to be so.
Yeah, we don't talk every day, but we recognize each other.
But we recognize each other. We have respect for each other, and I think that's all that matters.
Okay. I like
Yeah.
that. So how long has it been? How many years?
Definitely more than 5 years, Sha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely more than 5 years. I
Yeah.
definitely knew you before COVID.
Yeah.
So probably like 2018,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, 17.
How I know Dorcas? I was a fan. This was like what, 2016? I'm like, this babe is doing everything I want to do in Nigeria. Because I used to follow you on Snapchat for a really, really long time. And I'm like, if she can do this P, I can do it too. And it's been a really, really long time. And I'm here to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
You know, keep going. You're a strong woman. I love it for you. I love the fact that even when the internet tries to challenge you, you let them know who you are. That you are here to stay. So keep doing, okay? Keep
Thank
being on your
you.
grind.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Love it for you, girl. Oh, you're so cute, Tolani.
I know, right?
Me, I will always give people their flowers.
Which is
you get?
true. Which is
Thank
true.
I don't expect people to give me flowers. If you give me, okay, nice. If you don't, I will still also. That's the
I have
thing.
flowers here to
But
give
yeah,
you
like
right
you did
now.
say, real recognizes real.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. So back to my buttering. Am I allowed to talk about buttering now?
Oh yeah, no,
Depends on the type of butter you're talking about.
butter.
No, it's still on the topic. It's still on topic. So like, you know, when I hear the word buttering, I think about, you know, like, you know, just being like domesticated in a sense that like that's what society sort of has pushed on women. There's this argument that, you know, women are supposed to be domesticated. Women are supposed to submit. So why do you feel that that is the narrative that is being pushed even up till now in 2024?
You know, back in the day, a woman couldn't even get like a house without being married. Like a woman had to submit to her husband to get like a house, just basic things. You understand? So I feel like that's kind of I feel like it's not as
bad.
prominent as it was back in the day, because a woman can do a lot more things. You can get a house, you can get a job, you can get a car, you can do whatever you want. So I don't think it's as prominent as it was back in that day. That's why you see a lot of less marriages. You see a lot of independent women. You see a lot more feminists. There was no such thing as, you know, feminists back in those days like that. She gets, even though they might have felt it in their spirit too, but outwardly they weren't, you know. So I feel like it's not as
bad.
Yeah. It's not as bad as it was then.
Do you want to get married?
I always used to say I didn't want to, but that's just because of the household that I grew up in. But now, like, I've had to unlearn a lot of things that I learned as a child. So yeah, I do want to get married now. But for a long time, I always used to say I never wanted to get married. I never like. But
That's
now I
very
definitely
mature of you to say. Did you go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I did. I went through a lot of therapy as an adult to heal childhood traumas that I went through as a child that I never used to speak about. I started going to therapy when I was 21. And I still go. I don't go to therapy as much now because I feel like I'm healed. But I went for a long time. I did all the self-work, like the breaking myself down, building myself back up. And I feel like it helped so much.
Really?
I'm an advocate for everybody's good therapy.
Yes,
Our parents,
I believe. I believe
cameraman,
so.
everybody.
I believe so. I
Honestly.
believe so.
I've been saying I want to go to therapy, but I haven't actually gone.
I think you should.
I have trust issues. That's what it is. So my
You
therapist's
need
got to be
therapy.
like a white woman or something.
Yep, that's fine.
And that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need to find out somewhere far.
Yeah.
Where did you find your therapist?
In the UK.
In the UK. Was she Caucasian?
No, she's black.
Is it walk-in
a black
or
Caribbean woman.
over the?
Okay.
No, so before COVID, it was walk-in. Then COVID hit, so I used to do it on Zoom. I carried on through COVID, and then when I came out of COVID, I was back in Nigeria, so I carried on with Zoom. So yeah, I feel like it helped a lot. It healed a lot of childhood traumas that I didn't even know existed until I started talking about things that I went through. So yeah, I'm a huge advocate. My dad, like everybody, like I encourage everybody to go to therapy. Everybody, your parents, like everybody, because everybody has trauma. Everybody has things that they don't talk about.
Girl.
So would you say that, you know, like as you said, a lot of women nowadays are not really keen on getting married? Would you say that it's because there's this idea that you have to sort of choose family or your career, especially when it comes to women, while men don't really have to do that? You know, they can have both.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with a lot of times, because it's hard. I think it's harder for men to support women like with their career choices, because if a woman starts making more than her man now, it's seen as this woman is too masculine for me. And it might cause insecurities. If the man is not a very secure man, any man will be insecure. If your woman is making 10 racks and you're making 2 a month, of course, that difference, you're going to start feeling like, even if she says, oh, pass me that cup, you're going to feel like she's talking down
now,
to
yes.
You understand? There's already going to be one, she's talking down to me. So it takes a very secure man to encourage, push his woman in her career. You know, a very secure man.
Would you be a stay-at-home mom if your man or partner insisted?
Insisted is the
if he says, babe, don't worry, I got everything.
Oh, you
I got everything down, I'm paying all the bills. Just
as far as it's, I'm not struggling and I'm very, very comfortable. Then I wouldn't mind being, because a mom is a full-time job. Don't
it really is.
Like downgrade. Mom is a full-time. Even having one child is a
lot.
Full-time job. So that's a lot. So having a career as well as being a parent, I salute women that do that. But if my man is telling me, oh, sit down at home, baby, I'm still gonna take you on holidays. I'm still gonna take you shopping. All the bills and everything is paid. Oh, baby, come here. How you want your dick sucked?
How you want it?
So no more DJing. Literally,
I would
that was the
DJ
case.
from the comfort of my house. I would do it for fun. Right now, I'm doing it to pay my bills.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm doing it because I have shit to pay for. If my man is saying, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for everything and you're still gonna be good," daddy.
So you'll just be putting out playlists? And
Yes, I'll just do it. I'll do it for fun. Like I'll do it. I still do it for fun now, but if you're not paying me, I'm not going to. You understand?
Yeah.
But if my guy is paying everything, oh baby.
What's your relationship? What's your relationship
on our mic,
status?
please.
What's your relationship status?
Depends who's asking. No, I'm joking.
Well, we asked.
You play too much.
I play too much. My relationship status is dating. But I'm not in a relationship. I'm dating. I'm going on dates. So if you see me out on a date and I look cute, like with a guy, let me know who I look better with.
So you're dating multiple men at the same time?
Yes, but I'm not sleeping with multiple men at the same time. Let's be clear.
All right.
I'm doing interviews.
Okay.
So today,
May the best man win.
May the best man win.
Yeah,
like
date
that.
them
But-
all until one makes it worth it.
But a number of people would disagree with that because, you know, there's this idea that if you are seeing so many people, then you have so many options. How are you going to be able to choose? Do you agree with that?
No, I don't. It's whoever puts the best foot forward at the end of the day. Like whoever, and I'm celibate at the moment, so I'm not even sexually
Active.
involved with anybody. So I'm really getting to know people for them. Like, do you want me for me or for my body? Like, I'm really in that space. Like, I'm trying to find who is gonna take me out the game, who's gonna take me off the streets.
Do you feel that a lot of men objectify you though?
Yes, 100%.
How do you know that?
I can just tell. You can. Oh, come on, you're a woman now. You can tell. Like, when
Tell me how I can know is different from how you can tell. So
Yes,
you tell me
that's
how you can tell.
The kind of messages I get. I mean, they don't outright say I want to F you, but I mean, you know, their approach sometimes can be different. And I don't, you know, sometimes what I've put out before has been a bit, you know, raunchy, so I understand
Yeah,
it. It's not like I'm playing saint or I'm playing daft. I know what I put out sometimes.
Okay.
So I know what I can and can't attract.
Yeah.
Not saying that that's, you know, the end all be all of me. I'm a sexy bad bitch. I know they hide them.
Yeah.
You understand? So like, yeah, I'm gonna have people that want to fuck with me for that reason. But I'm a lot more than that.
Yeah.
You understand? I have a brain, I have a vibe, I have a personality, I
My
have,
love.
you know, a lot of things more than the body yaddy yaddy.
Body, yaddy, yaddy.
Is your online persona different from who Dorcas is in real life?
Yes, I have like 10 personalities.
Okay. There's Dokisha. I know
there's
that one.
Dokisha, there's DSF, there's Dorcas, there's, you know, there's dude.
So who is Dorcas and who is the alter ego? Like, what's the
I feel
difference?
like Dorcas is like more the like level-headed, like chill, like reasonable person that will speak to you and give you correct advice. Dokisha is the bitch you want to go to the club with and
Get me
turn
lit.
up.
Get
Get
me
me
lit.
lit. And Dorcas is the actor. Like Dorcas is more like different characters and whatever. DSF is more. She's a cross between Dorkisha and Dorcas.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Do you guys have alter egos?
I do.
Yeah. Who's yours?
Girl, I haven't named my alter ego, right? I don't have a name.
Isn't it like Tolani and S2EP Baj?
Should we call it
Yeah.
that? Okay, yeah, cool. Tolani is the, humble, well-grounded, quiet. I don't actually like leaving my house. That's the thing. I like being at home, listening to music, speaking to my friends on FaceTime. That outsider is not who Tolani is. That's T-Baj. That's who I gotta be for the people out there. And, the entertainment. That's who I play. You get the one that wakes up and tweets whatever. That's T-Baj. But Tolani is really, she don't want too much attention. She just wants to be in her own world.
So who's here right now?
I'm in the entertainment industry right now, so this is T-Baj.
Okay.
Period.
I gotta give you what you want. But once you know me as a friend, you understand. Yeah. You can tell the difference. You can just tell them, this one is vibes. This one, you can't take life too serious.
Same.
I don't think I have an alter ego. I think I'm just my way.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Throughout. Morning, afternoon, night.
Same personality all through?
Well, obviously there are different streaks here and there.
What are the differences?
Maybe a bit crazy, a bit more daring.
Okay.
But
you got that freak side to you. Don't play like you.
Yeah.
But she plays it too safe.
She plays innocent.
That's the thing.
I do not play innocent.
Girl.
I don't play innocent. I just play, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Like, there's a difference.
Maybe there's a different angle, I guess.
That's just it.
What you gotta say? What's on your mind, Dorcas? You said zip it. Not say too much.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not that bad. I'm a reformed baddie. According to, is that not what you said? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I am a reformed bad girl. Like I'm still a bad girl for the right one.
So what has changed?
Yes. Why are you not reformed?
Like I've just, I just don't need to do everything. I saw an interview with Rihanna the other day and she was like, oh, I can't believe I used to have my nipples out. And I feel the same. Like before I would go like almost naked. I'm just like, bro, what? I don't need to do that. Like I'm still, I feel like I've matured. Like I still wear like bad bitch shit, obviously.
Like what you're wearing right now, hello?
Yeah, but I'm still covered.
Don't you want to give them a show, baby?
Okay, still covered up, but you feel like you can still. I don't need to show too much to prove anything. I just feel like I just don't have anything to prove. Like I'm a bad bee, and
that's the millennial in you, girl. You said let the Gen Zs have it.
Let them have it.
Let them have it.
Yeah.
So would you say that part of this like the reforming stage that you're going through, would you say it's because now you're a lot more independent? You're now able to make your own decisions. And would you also say that independence is also sort of driven by being single?
I've always been independent, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've always been my dad taught me that from very young. Don't depend on anyone, have your own. So I've always kind of had that independence about me. Single, I don't think it has I don't know. I don't think it's really had an effect. I feel like I'm still, maybe, I don't know. Maybe being in a relationship made me have to tone it down a bit, because I don't want, But I'm still
You're still you. Okay.
Let's talk about. So sorry, my love.
No, it's okay, baby girl. Go.
Let's talk about female friendships, right? Because I used to really believe that female friendships in the industry could not exist or did not exist. But I could tell that you do have some close female friends, right? So how did that come about, and how are you able to nurture those friendships?
In the industry or just in general?
In the industry and then in general.
Yeah.
Okay, so in general, let me start with that. In general, I've had the same fourth friend since I was in secondary school. What do you guys call secondary school in America?
High school.
Sorry, yeah, high school. I had the same four friends since I was in high school.
Yes.
So that's since I was 12 years old till now. I'm very close with them. All of them had kids. I'm the godmother to all their kids, like very locked in. So I feel like those people keep me grounded. They're not in the industry. They're not trying to get any clout. They're not looking for any attention. They're just them. They keep me grounded 100%. Okay. So I feel like they're very core to me as an adult and as someone in the industry. I always have, if the industry is overwhelming, I always have my core group that I can run back to.
Very important.
And, it's very, very, very important. Okay, and then industry, I feel like I came into the industry and I felt like everybody was like me. I'm very, until I could hear 1,000 things about you and I would never judge you. but I will judge you based on how you treat me and what you do to me. So I feel like I always go in with a clean slate for everybody. And I felt like everybody was like that. But then I felt like in the industry, when I started coming into, I felt like people, you know, prejudged me or like had like ulterior motive towards me, or like, you know, it's very hard to sieve out who's real, who's fake, and who's putting on a facade, who's, you know, looking for an opportunity, or who's, you know, it's very difficult to sieve out those people. And I feel like now I've kind of sieved out. I'm not so much, I mean, I'm in the industry, but I'm not in the, like, I don't really mess with too many people, but if I mess with you, you know that I mess with you. Like, I'm not, I don't know how to smile with people if I don't like them. I'm never gonna sit here and kiki with you, ha ha ha, and then as you leave, that girl they smell. I don't do that, and I don't even entertain it. When I see people do it, if I hang with someone that does that, that's the last time you hang with me, and I will tell you, like, you're fake as fuck. I'm not somebody that smiles with people then just carries their whatever behind their back. I'm not like that. So I feel like coming into the industry is very much like that. It's very much people will smile with you and they don't really like you. They don't really, they will smile with you. They don't really like you. They will talk about you. They will do, and I'm not from that. So I feel like I found a few people that are kind of like me now. So, you know, I'm in the industry, but I'm not in the, you know, in the.
So who are your closest female friends in the industry right now?
Tiwa Savage.
Yeah, Tiwa's my girl. I love Tiwa. Tiwa's my
Sophia.
sister.
Sophia.
Yes, Sophia Momodu's my girl. But we it's not about industry, it's just about vibes. It's about, forget like any popularity we have. Like, I actually fuck with, like, okay, like example, Sophia Imadi, like, I actually take her out. Like, I actually play with her child. It's not for the cameras. It's not for, you know, I feel like people in the industry do a lot of stuff for
the cameras.
Yes. It's not about that with me. It's about genuine connections. It's about genuine friendships. Can I call you if I need advice? Can I call you if I'm broke? Can I call you if I'm in the hospital? That's what friendship is about. So for me, it's never about, oh, this is my industry friend. It's my friend. If you're my friend, you're my friend, whether you're industry or not. Like, I mess with people that have 200 million in their account. I mess with people that have $20 in their account, and I treat them the same. It's not about what you can do or who you are or who you think you are. It's about who are you really? It's not about the cameras and shit. So yeah. That's just how it is.
The mature response.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it.
I love it. Even just going back to this whole, you know, gender perspectives and just talking about friendships. I've noticed that a lot of women, when they do sort of settle down and get married, they stop being friends with their single friends.
Yeah, I've heard that. And I get it to an extent because, I mean, single girls are always going to go out and be like, oh, what guys are there? They're, you know, they're looking around. You know what to be single now. Of course, no one. So, of course, I get it to an extent. Doesn't mean you should completely cut off your single friends.
No, these girls cut off their friends.
No. I think that's a bit extreme. I don't want to be that type. If I have, like, I want my friends to join me. If I'm, you know, if my friend was to get married, I'm going to introduce her to my husband's friends. I'm not a gig, like, I'm not going to gatekeep. I'm married now. You stay over there. Nah, that's not real friendship. You know, if I have friends or my guy has friends, I'm gonna invite you around as long as you know they look my guy. What's my business? Like, yeah.
So, are you a good cook?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good enough. I mean, you eat my food and you.
I've never seen you cook. Or Snapchat, normally, because you post everything on Snapchat, girl.
I don't post everything on Snapchat. That's
maybe
the thing.
You've changed.
No, wait, hold on. That's the thing. Should I hang onions on my neck?
I'm cooking. Look at me, everybody.
Like,
what was it? Be honest. When was the last time you cooked? Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
For a man.
Oh.
You took it to another direction.
Another direction.
No, the reason why is because, you know, people would say that they expect their woman to cook for them.
That question is very funny. You should
hang
onions on your neck.
The last time I cooked,
you should hang the onions on your neck.
Next time I come over, I'll put tomato earrings. The last time I cooked in general was probably like a month ago.
Okay.
A month ago. Oh, yeah, like 3 weeks ago actually. I just got a new chef. So when
what
you came,
did you cook? Noodles?
No, rates me small now.
Egg.
Nah.
What did you cook?
Yeah, you know they're the same.
What did you cook?
They entered you. They said,
I don't know if you the entry.
No. I made it for me and my life. I made pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was that's not a big deal. Like,
and that wasn't you cooking for a man.
No, that wasn't a man.
You said for you and your dad.
My lawyer. I cook for my dad all the time. Don't worry,
All
my
right.
dad. If you call my dad, you say, my daughter. That's one man that will cook for steady with my chest, and
As
I'll
you should.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. But what about, you know,
a
significant
guy
other?
that I'm not gonna be funny. There's no one that's been deserving. Like, I'm not inviting anybody to say, hey babe, come. Like, I'm not in that space with anybody right now. Like I said, I'm going on dates.
Yeah.
Nobody has wowed me to the point where I want them in my house.
Like you now cook for them.
Yeah, I mean now, because cooking for me is a labor of love. I have to really love you to cook
Acts
for
of
you.
service.
So you do agree that it's like a thing that a girlfriend or a wife should do for her husband?
Nah, do you know what? I've done it for my guys in the past. I'm not gonna say, I've never cooked for my guy. Of course I've cooked for my guy, but like I have to really like you to cook for you. I'm not gonna just anybody. You took me on one day. Come over, let me cook for you. Let me shoot.
Because cooking is a lot of work. To be fair,
it's a lot of work, and for me, it's a labor of love. Like I'm not somebody that cooks every day. So if I'm gonna cook for you, I'm going to make sure this food is sweet and I'm wasting my time cooking for you. Yeah. So I have to actually genuinely really like you.
So could you wake up at 4:30 to cook for someone?
No, ma'am.
You would never be that woman.
Sir.
So you can never be a mommy Z.
No.
Kept it 100.
Or mommy D.
No.
She kept it 100. I love it,
Definitely
baby girl.
Okay.
No,
Why?
Are you going to war? Why are we? No, I won't. I shan't.
But there are so many people that would say that a woman's place is in the kitchen.
I don't agree with that. I feel like women naturally, they're nurturers and they provide, they make the house a home and everything. Yes, I agree with that. But I mean, I don't want to be the only person always slaving away over a stove. I want my guy to meet me in the kitchen. Maybe we'll chop onions. Maybe I'll fry them. Let's do this thing together. Like, not saying that he will make everything, but I would. Baby, it's a partnership. It's not a dictation. It's not you understand?
What's your onions? Every time onions.
Don't use onions.
But like Nigerian cooking, if there are two things that always use, onions and tomatoes. Always.
Most consistent.
So do you think an independent woman could be loyal to her man? There's this general idea that, once you're making your own money, once you're doing your own thing, especially if you're like earning even more than your man, you don't necessarily need to be loyal to him because he's not.
No, I don't believe in cheating. I'm not going to lie. I've never believed in cheating. If I'm going to cheat on you, I'm going to break up with you. Okay. I'm not going to have you sit there and look stupid. I don't believe in that because I give what I want to receive. I feel like if you're going to cheat on me, you want me to be looking stupid. And if I'm cheating on you, that means you're looking stupid. So I don't rate you. I don't want to be with you. So if I'm with you, I'm going to be loyal to you. If I'm independent, if I'm, dependent or whatever, I'm going to be loyal. The minute I feel like I can't be loyal to you, I'll break up with you. Boya, you cry, boya, you want to commit suicide, or boya, you want to do anything you want to do. I'm sure I'm going to break up with you because I don't feel like, even if I break up with you, and I go on a date that same night, at least I've broken up with you and I've done my due diligence.
No guilty conscience.
You understand? I don't like guilty conscience. I like sleeping peacefully at night. So. Okay.
And what about if a guy cheats on you? Is that a deal breaker?
Yes. Well, let me tell you this. Not look at me like that. Let me say this. I'll tell you why. Because I'm not begging anybody to be with me. Like, if you feel like you need to look outside to please yourself, then go and be outside. Like, don't embarrass me. One thing I hate in this life is embarrassment. You know when you're bragging on a guy and then he's outside embarrassing you? Hey! Shoots me. I hate it. Like, that's one thing I hate in this life. So just go and, if you're going to cheat, don't let me find out about it.
Yeah.
But should I find out? Should I find out? You know what's painful when you find out? It's always somebody that's
less than you.
I'm not even that I'm looking down on someone yet, but like, you're gonna cheat on me with the gorilla or Shrek's sister or something. You understand?
If she's better than me, I will not be upset. I will understand why.
But are they ever better?
Never.
A few times.
Sometimes.
Never.
But most times I understood. No. I said, okay.
Most times they are not better.
Most times, no. Yeah. And that's an insult too if you think about it. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you believe that women cannot survive as providers because they are not wired to? I think that there was this tweet that I saw where they were talking about, this whole recent bullying thing. And they were like saying that, yes, why? That these are the reasons why children are, bullies, because women, instead of them to just be at home nurturing and taking care of the kids, they want to go out providing. So what are your thoughts on that?
I don't even understand.
I was going to say, I didn't understand.
Even
please break it down.
Because apparently it's the women or the mothers that are going to teach the children how to behave. But if you're not there, according to this Twitter, if you're not there, that's why they end up becoming bullies.
No, I don't think
according to this Twitter. This is not my belief, please. Thank you.
Disclaimer.
I don't think so. I don't even think that.
You feel like that's a very misogynistic tweet, right? There are a lot of misogynistic people in Nigeria.
That is why it's good to raise a child in a two-parent home. is very. I didn't grow up in a 2-parent home. I mean, I did, but then it ended. Do you get? So I had to constantly check myself and learn certain things. Do you understand? But I will always advocate. If you are not going to bring a child into a 2-parent home, don't have that child because the child is going to be traumatic.
Yes, that's also the case.
Right, raise a child in a broken home. I think everybody wants to, ideally, want to raise their child with the person they have a child with, of course. Yeah. But shit happens.
Shit happens. Life happens.
Life happens. A parent might die. You might, have, I've had someone say to me the most craziest thing. Oh, I told them my mom passed away when I was a child, and this guy turned around and said to me, "Oh, damn, I could never date you." Yeah. And it threw me off because I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's such a...
What was his reason?
Did he tell you why? Yeah.
He said because he can't date someone that wasn't raised in a 2-parent household. And I get that, but I mean, could I prevent my mom dying? Is that now my fault? Like, does that...
Well, to be honest, I can relate because someone has also sort of told me that before as well.
What did he tell you?
The reason was because he also was from that family. So according to him, he didn't want to bring in a child into, mommy, same situation, daddy, same situation. That was his excuse, but I just think it was an excuse.
I hear it, but I don't hear it.
That's how I felt
It's not a valid reason.
I hear it, but I don't hear it. And I feel like it's even more, like how they say, like, whenever you've gone through a certain sort of trauma or certain sort of issue, you're going to make sure that you don't want your child to go through that. So I was just like, that doesn't really tally. But anyway.
So why would you say a lot of successful, beautiful, gorgeous women are single? They have everything together. They got the money. They don't even need a man for their money. But why do you think they are single?
I feel like when you're successful, you're beautiful, you have everything going for you, I feel like you can be intimidating to a lot of men. I've had a lot of my male friends tell me that I come across intimidating to a lot of men. It takes a very secure man to support, encourage, and love someone that is successful, beautiful, and has everything going for them, because you have to bring a lot to the table. I don't have to prove what I'm bringing to your table. You have to show me what you're bringing to my table. You have to level up and beat my level. You understand? So that's it takes a lot for a man to do that, and for him to be secure in his masculinity and not feel like I'm too masculine of a woman. He has to feel like...
Do you feel that most men are secure in their masculinity?
No. Especially Nigerian men, no.
Why?
Break it down, sister girl.
I just feel like they're just so used to... I don't want to say belittling women, but like... they can't see a woman as an equal counterpart. Like they have to see a woman as a less than, or as, which is understandable because in the Bible it says the man is the head of the house. I understand that. But a woman is still your counterpart. Like you're still your running mate. It's still but I don't feel like Nigerian men see that. They see it as, no, you must bow down to me. No, you must make less money than me. No, you can't work as hard as me. No, you can't, you understand? Like I said, it takes a very, very secure man to encourage and support a woman that is so independent and so, has everything. Like it takes a very strong, secure man to do that. And a lot of men are not secure because sometimes they don't have it like that themselves. So they might see, a bit of envy, a bit of a bit of jealousy, a bit of resentment, a bit of resentment. That resentment. I've had that as well in a previous relationship. I feel like my career took off before his did, and he felt like, a bit of less than a man because I was shooting forward and he was still in the same place. You understand? So it's not even necessarily that he disliked me or anything, but it was just like he disliked where he was. You understand? So that kind of...
And you reminded him of where he was.
I was progressing. I was moving forward. So that kind of... Damn, this woman is leaving me where I am and she's shooting forward. It's like,
But men that have their shits together, right, who are well-to-do and generous, do you find them insecure?
No.
Okay.
A lot of times when a man has all his shit together, when he's comfortable where he is, I don't find them insecure. I feel like they even support, like
they will empower you. They will empower you.
Yes, they empower you. They're like, yeah, babe, go. Like, they still want you to be hustling, but they will still, like I said, they will butter your bread for you. I want my man to be the head of the, like I want him to be like, like I want my man to be a rich nigga. Let's not cap. But I want us to level up together, like build an empire together, not like someone is so, if anybody's going to be far off than anybody, I'd rather my man be richer than me. Let me not, you understand? I would not want to be richer than my man. But at the same time, I want to be an empire with my man. I don't want to be a leech. I don't want to be somebody that's struggling. Oh, please, can I have pocket money for this week? No, like, I don't want to be that. I've never been that. I've never given that. So, of course, when I get into a proper relationship, I'm not going to be a leech. I'm going to empower my man. And the same way I want him to empower me. Obviously, his money is our money and my money is my money.
Ooh, baby girl, I love it. I say that all the time. Baby,
She
I'm gonna
does.
spend your money. I'll keep my money.
So I think we should read this amazing and interesting dilemma.
Yes, we should. That one that we saw on Twitter.
Yes, that one. I feel like let's see how Dorcas and and us as well, how we are going to dissect. Dilemma.
So I'm going to read this from Twitter, right? It says, Dear Dang, I'm in a state of shock and confusion. My husband and I have been married for 11 years and have a 9-year-old son together. The birth of our son came with severe complications so that the doctors had to remove my tubes.
Oh.
My husband and I agreed and signed to get them removed. When I met my husband, I had a 3-year-old daughter from a previous relationship. He suggested adopting my daughter, whose father has passed away, and he constantly assured me that having more than 2 kids was okay. He loves and adores them and treats my daughter like his own. He would never know he's not her biological father. Everything was perfect. We're both working and earning good money, and we've bought a house here, raising our children together. Recently, his siblings back home called me one after the other to tell me that their brother is talking about having kids with someone else. And they want to know if I am aware or gave him permission to do that. I was shocked. I approached my husband and he denied it at first, but later confessed that he didn't know how to tell me about it. To say I was hurt is an understatement. He's pleading that I should allow him to have another child with someone else back in Nigeria.
But I mean, is it a surrogate?
My dear, hold on. I suggested either IVF or surrogacy, but he rejected it, saying that those things are too foreign and that's not how it is during our culture.
Oh, really?
We are both Igbo. He claimed he started thinking about this in March, but when I spoke to his mother and elder sister, they told me he discussed this with them when he was home for Christmas. He's asking me to be involved in looking for a lady so that both of us can discuss the rules.
He already has someone pregnant.
Hey,
Already?
dude.
Thank you.
He already has
He
someone
doesn't
already
want
has
to marry
someone
her.
pregnant.
He just wants the children.
He already
His
has someone
sisters
pregnant.
will help raise the kids for some time before we bring them here. Now I am very confused. A part of me is telling me to accept and go ahead with the plan. A different plan is saying I should just ask for a divorce and remove myself from the whole situation. His family is saying they will talk him out of it, but I think his mind is already made up and there is no need to stop him.
Why can't he adopt? Like, why?
First
Like, you
of
can
all.
adopt from a newborn. 1, 2. I feel like he already has a baby somewhere else. Like, he's just trying to
cover up
create,
his tracks.
And I feel like the main question to really ask in this situation is, if the tables had turned and he had to snippety snip and it was irreversible, would we still be having the same conversation?
Probably not.
I don't think so. I don't think it would have been okay if she comes and says, "Oh, I want to get pregnant by another man."
First of all,
not
I don't
you.
even think a woman can tell a man to cut off his dick and he will agree.
And that's also another issue that I also have, talking about this gender perspectives that we're speaking about today. You know, even when it comes to contraception, women are willing to take all these different things that change our hormones, change our weight, change our skin, change this. But if you ask your average man if there was a pill that he would take every day,
Actually, I think they were trying
he
to
would
make
say
an-
no. Yes, they were trying
an
to.
injection or something.
They were
like
trying to,
that.
and literally majority of men said no to it. Anything to do with their seed, they don't want to hear. But it's okay for a woman.
Have you ever had a pregnancy scare before?
Tolani, is that the conversation that we are having?
No, we're talking about pregnancy now.
Can you see-
Dokisha,
can you see this girl?
I know the answer already. With
Can you
that
see
face
this
they're
girl?
giving me. Have you ever had a pregnancy scare before? Keep it 100.
A pregnancy scare. Oh yes, now like
Yes,
you're
now.
scared. Like, hey, oh my
A
God.
scary. Yeah. Of course. Which woman hasn't by my age? Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Who hasn't?
So if you were to get pregnant right now, would
Now?
you have the baby?
Of course.
You would?
Yes.
Even if the guy tells you that he's not ready for a child.
I wouldn't be sleeping with someone who isn't ready for a child with me.
But you don't know.
But life
yes, I
happens.
would.
Life happens.
You just said
I'm
life
not-
happens, baby.
No, yeah, life happens. But I mean,
Men, don't forget, men can switch up.
They can't
okay, yeah,
because
fair.
So
You
let's
can
say he
switch
switched
but
up
I
on
mean,
you.
before I'm sleeping, like I told you, I'm celibate. I'm not sleeping around. I'm not with anybody.
is
right
the
now.
disclaimer.
If I'm giving you the box right now, I'm giving it to you with a purpose. Like I'm giving it to you.
Okay. I like it with a
Anything
purpose.
that with the purpose. Anything that happens, like we're together, like we're reproducing. Like I'm not at that stage where I want to be just sleeping for the
So
fun
now,
of it.
so when you end this celibacy streak, you're
It's a
going.
streak.
Abi?
yeah.
It's a streak.
But it's not going to be
Streak,
forever now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when you end this
Hopefully it'll
celibacy,
be with marriage.
will
Hopefully,
now be-
maybe.
Oh, okay.
You never know. If it's not, then I hope it's a good one.
So
Are you ready for kids though?
Yes.
Like right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you
I
get
am.
pregnant right now, I can see you like
Yes.
next
Yeah.
end
Was
of the
that,
year
was there
pregnant.
ever a time that you didn't want to have children?
I could have sworn that you were pro not having
there was-
kids.
Yeah, no, I was when I was younger. Again, trauma. Like these are things I had to unlearn.
True.
Unlearn. This came with therapy. It came with, and like I said, I've been through a lot in my childhood that made me not want to have kids, not want to get married. So again, those are things I had to unlearn. So now I'm in a whole different space. I want to get married. I want to have 7 children. I want to,
7?
Yeah, I mean,
This babe.
maybe not 7, maybe 5.
Don't
maybe
kill
5.
me.
Maybe 5. But I want to have kids. I do.
From your vagina or from your stomach? Which one?
I mean,
Cause damn,
I know 7 is a lot, but maybe 5.
Even
Maybe
5 is a lot.
Yeah.
Children are expensive.
I know they're expensive. That's why I'm saying I want a rich man. That's why I need a nigga that
5
got that
kids.
bag.
I don't
Yeah.
want more than 2.
Me
No,
too.
I want minimum. I want is 4
Really?
minimum. Yeah, and I pray for twins too.
Yeah,
Hopefully I'll
I
come
don't
back to
mind.
this and be like, hey, I got my twins.
I said I manifested
Yeah, I
my twins.
manifested it. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
2 and that's it, baby.
All right. I believe it's now time for
Song of the week.
Song of the Week.
Because you have a song of the week. Like, what song are you feeling right now? What's the last song you listened to?
Do you know what? It's not even Nigerian, to be honest. Like when I'm in Nigeria, I listen to Nigerian and I'm a piano when I'm in the clubs and stuff. So anything when I'm in my house, I try and listen to stuff that I'm not going to hear when I go out. So like I listen to a lot of Jamaican music, a lot of bashment,
Meek Mill.
dance, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you loved Meek
Meek
Mill.
Mill. He said,
What's your
that's
take on
damn-
Meek Mill and Diddy?
Ooh, that's a good question. What is your take on that?
Seeing as your Meek Mill's baby.
No, I used to be. He's an ex now. No.
loved
I'm
him?
tired of defending him. Like I'm tired. And I feel like I've met him a few times now and I feel like, yeah, it's just...
Like, oh,
You've seen
yeah.
his make.
Yeah, like it's just, he's the homie now. He's not-
okay.
So what is your take though? I'm curious on PDD and Meek Mill.
I mean...
Do you really
don't
think he's
know.
gay?
I hope not. I really sincerely hope not. Not that I'm homophobic. I mean, live your truth, whatever, but... I hope not. I sincerely hope not. I think Diddy is for sure.
Yes, I think Diddy,
whatever
like,
they
bi.
said he did,
I think he's
he
bi.
did that shit. Everything that Cassie wrote in that
Hot Kiss.
yeah, he did
He
that.
did it.
Everything plus more. But Meek, I don't know. I feel like he's too much of a street nigga to do that. I don't know.
Who told you that shit
What
niggas
is that,
don't do that?
guys?
I mean, okay, yeah, fair. True.
You would never expect them.
True. But you just, I don't know. Maybe because of where I'm from, I'm just like, I don't know.
I get you.
I like that.
So, what's your song?
My song of the week is Young John, Bahamas.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
did for Bahamas. I'm unavailable, baby.
Love it.
That's my summer anthem.
Have you been to the Bahamas?
Not yet, but I plan to go there this
Been
year.
to Barbados?
No.
Jamaica?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you not been to Jamaica before?
Yes,
How many
I have.
times?
Only once, actually. But
You
I'm going
had
there
that
again this year.
that booty rub thing. that they
Yeah.
did.
It was sexy.
Full body.
Yeah.
Rubber dub dub.
And then you're
Apparently
sucking mango or
apparently
pineapple.
They be
there.
having sex on those things.
That's their family problem. Yeah. I didn't have sex.
Apparently, all tourists, that's what they do.
Yeah, I've heard
That's what they
I've
do.
heard that, yeah.
They have
But
sex with
Jamaican
those
men,
boys.
like, that's,
Yeah, but that's how
Are
they
they
are.
fine though? Are they fine? No.
I don't know about fine.
They are fine.
think-
Wallo. So they're not fine.
So what are they not using them for?
Hello.
Mandingo.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so apparently if you... Yeah. All right, guys, I do believe it's time for Who Fumbled. Excited about Who Fumbled today.
I'm excited to know who it is. Yeah.
Okay. So, according to our research this week, apparently a fumbler or one of the fumblers this week is an artist, very, very popular artist.
I wonder who that is.
That's how Star do.
Oh,
Know that one.
one.
Okay. Well, either way, it revolves around him and this lady called Nikki DeBabi, who's accusing him of, drugging her and also apparently trying to use her for rituals. But God intervened and she was able to escape the situation. She's recorded this and she is, sharing her ordeal online. She's been sharing it throughout the week. What's your take on this?
Why are you guys looking at me? Honestly, I feel like everything that's done in the dark will come to light.
Okay.
Every single thing. God don't like ugly. And if I feel like 2 or more, 3 or more people are saying the same thing about a particular person,
it must be the case. Yeah, because Harry Songs also has come out in the past to say that, yes.
there's another girl too, but I don't know why the blogs are not carrying her.
Okay.
Who's
as
the other
well.
babe? What is she saying?
I'll show you her. I'm sure she probably even posted today. One of his exes too.
Okay. Accusing him of being a ritualist.
The same thing.
Okay. And also dragging her.
Do you think he's a ritualist?
Who?
Do you think Skippy is a ritualist?
Who is that?
that is still an answer. I don't know.
But okay, fine. What are your thoughts on people that do that? Men that are ritualists or men that have to drug women to have their way?
Like I said, everything done in the dark will come to light. God will always reveal everything done in the dark. And God will always fight for his own, God will always vindicate his own. Everything that's done, every bad that people do will always come to light. So, take that how you
Did you
want to
always
take it.
believe this would, in a sense, eventually happen?
Definitely. And it's not going to end here. It's not going to be the last. Maybe it's going to be a hoo-ha now. Don't worry. Time will tell. You don't need to talk too much. Time will tell.
And was that also, in a sense, the reason why you just left it to God, in a sense?
Always. I leave everything to God. God will vindicate everything and everybody.
Okay.
I like that.
What are your thoughts? So who do you think fumbled this week?
Let me think. Because who really fumbled? I mean, the babe came out and said that she was drugged, right? I don't really know. I don't know. But I will say that I will support the babe regardless because it seemed like she was going through something, some kind of spiritual attack. But I can't lie that it did kind of look like it was drugs, to be fair.
Yeah.
But maybe it was drugs that she was not aware of. Maybe they drugged her and she did not know. That could have been a thing. So I like the fact that she posted her test results. Everything was
she did?
negative.
Yes,
she
yes.
did. But something, I think cannabis was positive.
Marijuana.
Marijuana.
Yeah, that came out positive.
Yeah.
But is it just me or did you think that it would be more than that though? Like it would be more than marijuana? I thought that I would see other drugs.
Maybe the drugs is not, they don't even know. The hospital are not even aware of what the drug is. That's why it wasn't listed on the test results. It could be. Who knows? I don't really know. But I can't lie though. When I did wake up and I saw the post on Instablog and she was like, see dog shits for floor. I really thought it was dog shit because it was black. I'm like, but then when I went through her Instagram live, she was saying spirits was following her, whatnot. I'm like, it looks like drugs. But we really need to get her on the pod to tell her story.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, because only her truly knows what she went through. What do you think about this situation?
Who, me?
You, baby girl.
As DSF said, if more than 2, 3 people have come out, it's most likely that there is definitely some truth in that.
Do you think Skibby is a ritualist?
I wouldn't necessarily know, but there may be some dodgy. There must be some sort of dodginess going on. Whatever it is, I don't know. I can't say because I have not necessarily witnessed it. But people can't necessarily just have the similar stories if there isn't an element of truth or atom of truth. Yeah.
She was saying how the artist wants to use her star. Basically, apparently, artists in the industry, they use female stars to
Have you heard that, DSF?
Yes.
empower themselves.
And how do they get these stars? Is it from sleeping with you? Or what?
I don't know.
however they get is how they now they know now. I'm not.
What do you think is true though?
I do. I do. You have to remember, this is a very spiritual world. It's not just, there's a lot of things we don't see.
And we don't see,
with the naked eye. You have to be very prayerful and very watchful spiritually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think she was lying at all. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's all I'm going to say on that.
Did you reach out to her?
No.
Did she reach out to you?
Through somebody else, yeah. But we haven't actually spoken or anything. Somebody else reached out to me. I'm not going to say it's another popular person. But again, this is just drama that I'm in such a different space. That drama that I just don't want to, you know, like I said, God will vindicate everybody and anybody who needs to be vindicated. I don't need to fight the battle when God will do everything for me.
Yeah.
So that's not something I'm trying to entertain and go back and forth. But I do believe like people need, when people are saying something, more than one person, 2, 3, 4 people are saying the same thing, you can't always blame the victim. Like you can't always say, oh, she's a bad bitch or she's looking for clout. Everything in this country is clout. There's so many different things people can do for clout. I don't think this is something that anybody needs to do for clout. So...
Would you say that this whole situation, in your case, you were majorly misunderstood, and it was probably most likely because, you know, whenever you hear a woman complaining about an ex, people are always like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Man, people are doing love the way you did not call us, is now.
Yeah, no, definitely. And again, like, the space I was in, I think I was just lashing out. I wasn't really articulating all the things that my eyes had seen or everything that I'd been through. I was just lashing out. I was just saying, oh, it's broke. Just lashing out again out of anger rather than articulating myself properly and saying, oh, this happened to me. Or he did this or he did that. He did that. You understand? And now it's kind of too late because you go explain tired. There's no need. You understand? It's just like, thank God it's gone. And, you know, it is what it is. Why are you laughing?
I just remember what you posted.
Yeah, because and I feel like I don't blame people for misunderstanding me. I get it. To anybody looking at it, be like, oh, this is a pain.
It's a pain ex.
You understand? But I mean, I've been in so many different relationships.
And you didn't call anybody out?
I've never called. I was in a relationship for 6 years. And you never hear me say anything bad about that person till date. Yeah. So now, a relationship of 3 months that will start lashing out.
Oh, you guys only dated for 3 months?
Yeah, so obviously there must be something, you know, behind that. But, you know, yet law is gone.
It's gone.
Thank God. So,
thank God.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
God will do the rest.
God will do the rest.
This was an amazing episode.
Yes, it was. It really was.
Love it. I love how comfortable you were with us.
Yeah.
Like, I commend you.
Thank you.
I'm vulnerable as well. You know, we love that. We love to see it.
Did we ask all the questions that we were supposed to ask? Or you still feel we have some?
Did you people that know?
I'm feeling good right now. What the questions?
No, the questions that you want to ask.
You have any more questions? You have any more questions?
No, what are the pros of being single and independent?
What the fuck? What you want to do?
All right. Well, it's been absolutely amazing having you here on the show.
Amazing.
Thank you. And we look forward to having you again.
Yes.
Thank you.
With your onions necklace and
My
your
onion necklace and my
tomato earrings.
and your twins.
Amen.
In both arms.
Okay. We'll be at the naming ceremony.
We must.
Yes.
Name one bad and the other one bougie.
Ooh, I love that.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you, baby girl.
Amazing.
Yes.
And as for you, till next time.
Till next time, guys. It is a wrap. Mwah.